Is for Module 1, Eureka Math, Module 1, Lesson 2 problem set. Again, we're learning about writing ratios in 3 different ways. You'll be successful if you can identify the quantities being compared, remember the order in which that order matters, and write the ratios correctly in 3 different ways. Again, we talked about using the colon, using the word to, and using fractions to write these ratios. So let's go ahead and look at these. So this first one, this one you're going to come up with some different answers. So you won't be able to necessarily come up with the same answers I will, but using the 4 tiles below, create 4 different ratios related to the image. Describe the relationship and write a ratio given these. So there's lots of different ones you could do. I'm just going to come up with a couple, but you can come up with one. You could say like black to white would be 2 to 4, and you need to make sure you explain that the ratio of black to white is 2 to 4. And you can do anything like that. Make sure you explain and then give the ratio. So there's lots of different ones. You can go gray to white, you can go total, white to total. There's lots of different ratios you can come up with on this one. So there's many different ones you could do. And you could swap some of those around. So there's a lot of different ratios you could come up with on this one. So go ahead and come up with your own ratios on this one. The key is you need to describe them. So in this case, I did black to white. So I went, there's 2 black to the 4 white tiles. So I end up with 2 to 4. If I'd changed my wording around, white to black, then I would have had to switch the numbers around also because order matters. So make sure you write a statement and you explain what the ratio is, because you have to describe what the relationship is. You can't just write down numbers. You have to describe what the ratio is. Okay, good luck with those. This next one I really like. So Billy wanted to write the ratio of the number of apples to the number of peppers in the refrigerator. He wrote the ratio of 1 to 3. Did Billy write the ratio correctly? Now on this one, if you look at it, so he wanted to write the ratio of, so the ratio he wanted to write was apples to, he wanted to write apples to peppers. So apples to peppers. So he wanted to write that. We have 3 apples and we have 1 pepper. He wanted to write the ratio of apples to peppers. He wrote 1 to 3. Did he do it correctly? And we can see the ratio he wrote was what? He wrote the ratio of peppers to apples. So again, he didn't pay attention to order. Order matters because this is not correct. Even though he does have the right numbers in there, he wrote peppers to apples, and that is not what he wanted to do. So order matters. You cannot just put the numbers in any order because 1 to 3 is very different from 3 to 1. He wanted apples to peppers, but the ratio he wrote was peppers to apples. Okay, so make sure you remember order matters on all these, and that's one of the biggest problems we have on tests is students not getting the order correct. All right, well, good luck with this. Let me know if you have any questions. There will be some con lessons you can start working on with these. Have a good day. Bye.